on the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield. This is the Fight for Iowa podcast. Here's the voice of the Hawkeyes, Gary Dolphin.
Iowa wrestling Stephen Buchanan became the school's first ever 197-pound national champion with a victory over Penn State's John Barr last month in Philadelphia. Not a surprise when one examines the consistency of Buchanan's season-long effort. A 26-1 record, 15-0 in dual meets, 18-1 against ranked opponents with 6 top 10 wins. The Mike Howard Most Valuable Wrestler Trophy winner, Buchanan led the Hawkeyes in overall victories, dual wins, points scored, Big Ten victories, and pins. Buchanan owes a lot to his hometown of Loyal, a west central Wisconsin community of 1,200, halfway between Green Bay and the Twin Cities, known for its logging, land use, and dairy farms. Buchanan, an academic All-American, is loyal to Loyal, a great place to grow up in.
Small town, and everyone knows everyone. So whether that's a pro or con, you do something good, it gets around. Do something bad, it gets around. So, yeah, but just a good place to be.
Still stunned that you're Iowa Wrestling's first ever 197-pound NCAA champion. I mean, this program, with 24 team titles, without a 197-pounder, standing at that top of the podium until now. So you represented, young man, a lot of former prominent Hawkeyes at that weight class. Mm-hmm. I think of Chris Campbell, who wrestled in the Olympics at 198. What is it about the 197-pound weight class, Stephen, that makes it so intriguing and difficult?
I think that the 197-pound weight class is intriguing because you are the second heaviest in all of wrestling, and you have guys who could be football players, but they choose to be wrestlers, and they have the athleticism to move like a lighter weight. And I think that some people are shocked or just taken back by how some of the guys are able to move, able to score, and just have the athleticism that they do have. What makes it so hard is, like I said, you have athletic guys going against athletic guys, and it's just who sharpens the tools and who has more weapons to use while the match is going. And if they can get to their offense, they get to their offense and end on top.
Were you always at 197? Did you tinker with toying at maybe heavyweight or dropping down to the 180, 175 range?
Yeah, so my freshman year, I was kind of a lighter 197. So my coach kind of asked me if I wanted to go down to 184. And I just said no because I wanted to eat. I didn't want to cut weight. I was never really that big on weight cutting. But, yeah, after like a year and a half, kind of fell into the weight class. And then every year was just harder to make 97, which is a good thing.
Well, let me talk about your head coach, Tom Brands. He said this about you after your championship win out in Philly. A humble, grateful guy who goes about his daily business. He prepares the right way. The results are a tribute to a true champion. Now, those are words from a 3-time NCAA champion and an Olympic gold medalist. It's easy to understand why you'd want to wrestle for Brands, the motivator, huh?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, you can just take anything he says, and it's worth its weight in gold. Just the little things that, he'll say at practice, or he'll just say something that will change your perspective. Before the tournament, he told me that peaking's a mindset. And I never heard that before, but it changed my mindset on what peaking even was. Because honestly, I thought you had to feel great, your mind had to be in the right place, and all these things had to line up in order for you to peak at the right time. And he told me it's not it. It's peaking the mindset. So get your mind ready to peak, and you'll be able to peak. So
he also said after that match that you've just begun to realize your potential. I know that's a motivating statement, but the sky's still the limit for Stephen Buchanan. Always looking to get better, aren't you?
Definitely. And I have a lot more growth. Yeah, there's so many areas that I need to get better in and will get better in, and it'll take time, effort, but I have great coaches to push me and get me to the places I need to be.
Well, you defeated a tremendous opponent in that final, John Barr, 5-2. My goodness, I was on the edge of my chair. You had that mauling second period takedown and then that big third period escape. I know you've studied John a lot because of who he wrestles for. What was the strategy heading into that match?
Yeah, Barr, yeah, he's man, athletic young cat, true freshman, which is it's always good to see those true freshmen being able to have that talent and athleticism to get into the finals. But just kind of looking back at my last match with him and knowing that he had a lot of growth throughout the season, just like I did. But yeah, just sticking to my offense, sticking to what I was good at, and choosing my areas to have my offense and get off a shot. And yeah, that's what I kind of did.
I'm sure you have a lot of people to thank, both inside and outside the program, as you look back, right?
Oh, definitely. It's like you get to that spot and like the whistle blows and you have this flashback of your journey, and it's just the amount of people that have taken the time to pour into you, the amount of coaches that help you with the little things that you were able to use in the match to win. It's unbelievable, and it was just a moment that you won't ever really forget. And yeah, it was just a gift.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products, we've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
You wrestled at a pair of outstanding programs before you found your way to Iowa City, Wyoming, and then Oklahoma. Now, obviously, at Iowa, there's the great tradition, the coaching, the facilities. But was there an item or one commodity that stood out about the Iowa program that convinced you, hey, this is where I want to finish my collegiate career?
I mean, Tom and Terry is a huge selling point because I think I've had great coaches and they have had success in the collegiate, in their collegiate career, and some have had a little success outside of that. But Tom and Terry obviously had the most success, and being or wanting to be an Olympic gold champ has always been something I kind of tucked away, but always wanted to do. So I knew that they would be able to kind of get me to that place. So that was a huge selling point, and just knowing that after they would coach me up to a national champ, they could obviously take me even higher to that gold medal.
Well, yeah, that next level awaits you. Of course, we just had the Olympics in Paris this last summer, but the next Olympiad will be here before you know it. Give us your schedule as best you can over the next year. Obviously, those incredible brand new facilities that now connect to Carver Hawkeye Arena are a big launching pad for what you hope will be an Olympic medal down the road. But give us the next 6 months. You'll finish school. What else is in the game plan for the future of your wrestling career?
Yeah, so then it's just a lot of training, a lot of weightlifting. I'm kind of in between weights, so that's the one bad thing about being at like 197 is like you either have to choose 92, which is 202, but that's a world weight, or you can go to 97 kgs, which is like 211. So I'm kind of in that same spot as I was when I was a freshman in college, and just choosing either to go up or go down. And if I go up, I have a lot of work to do in the weight room to kind of build in that class, because you have guys coming down from 230. So definitely that, just kind of gain weight, make sure my speed stays high and my explosiveness stays high. And just a lot of training. And then I think my first competition will be September, October.
Between now and this fall, Buchanan will rely on the unparalleled training assistance of his Hawkeye Wrestling Club teammates to help prepare him for several ranking tournaments. Los Angeles will host the next Summer Olympic Games in 2028. That's this week's Fight for Iowa podcast. I'm Gary Dolphin. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, go Hawks.
You've been listening to the Fight for Iowa podcast. Hawkeye fans, remember to hit the subscribe button on your favorite podcast app. Once you become a Fight for Iowa podcast subscriber, you'll automatically receive the latest episodes of the Fight for Iowa podcast, the Hawkeyes Voice podcast, Hawk Talk replays, exclusive game day content, and more. Until next time, on Iowa, and go Hawks! The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.